Hey y'all, it is Erin Bird here, the Dance Studio Strategist, and I'm so excited to be here. It is Monday, and we are in episode 6 of Expand Your Preschool Program in 2019. And so I wanted to go ahead, let's see if I can invite some people real quick, because as always, I am kind of jumping on just to see jumping on as we go. So if you're here joining me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here. I always love to know who is here with me. Say, hey, Erin, because I'm so excited. It's Monday. It's Monday, and y'all, I love Mondays. Mondays are a new chance for new beginnings. And okay, let's see who else. I'm going to do a few more here. Let's see who we can get. I'm gonna hit done. So it is Monday, and I'm so excited. Today is episode number 6 of Expand Your Preschool Program in 2019. And if you stumbled upon me somehow or you're new to our Teach Preschool Dance group, I am Erin Bird, and I am the Dance Studio Strategist. I help studio owners and teachers launch successful, lucrative mobile dance programs. And we specifically really work on the target market of the preschool programs, because preschool programs are going to be the foundation of your studio and your business, and they actually are the most lucrative classes in your business. So that is what I focus on. I focus on helping studio owners with the ins and outs of how to run a successful program outside the 4 walls of your studio. So today, I'm kind of recapping and bringing all together what we have talked about over the last couple days. We talked about theming of classes. We've talked about lesson plans. We've talked about props and how they create magic in your lesson plans and in your studio. And we've talked about what length of class we should have. And so I got the question from one of my clients actually on how do we coordinate props and inventory so I don't have to buy multiple sets of the same thing. I mean, the investment to do that when you have multiple teachers teaching these classes for you can be quite substantial. And so her question surrounded, how do we go ahead and make sure we have enough of what we need, right, and be strategic about what we purchase, but how do we coordinate all that? And so I wanted to tackle that today in our Facebook Live. So this is episode 6, and we're going to chat real quick about that. So this is what we do in our business. In our business, we will take, and I actually have a storage facility, a storage unit, where we house all of our props for all of our teachers. And within that storage facility, each theme that we have has a Rubbermaid tote. And in that Rubbermaid tote on the side of the bin, we have a list. And on the list, it tells us what theme it is, as well as what props are listed within that tote. Now, what does that do for us? That allows us, one, to stay organized, to let the teachers know this is what we have to choose from. It always keeps the kids guessing as to what's in your bag today, right? Because we have an arsenal of props to pick from. Now, when you're just starting out and you're purchasing props, we want to be really strategic. I talked about those 5 essential props that you need, and really, oh my goodness, there's more that we can list. We had some really great suggestions in our comments. If you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here, even if it's on the replay. I always love to know who's with me. Facebook's a little lag today, so if you're joining me and you said hi and I haven't acknowledged you, I apologize. I am looking on this one, doing multitasking here. So if you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, let me know that you're here. I always love to know who's with me. So we have totes that have each theme in them. Now, I am a firm believer of this is how we need to stay organized. So I plan out within the month calendar of what teachers are teaching what themes. And then it allows them to only pull from their theme. And I also might say for big items like trampoline or balance beam, those 2 things are quite large, and we don't necessarily have 24 of them sitting around. So I might say this month, teacher A gets the balance beam, while teacher B gets the trampoline. And teacher C, they don't even need either of those because they're going to use their mat and they're going to use all the fun props that we have in that bin for them so they can utilize those props, okay? And so we rotate them. So I might buy 1 or 2 sets of a prop, and my teachers all rotate them, right? But everything is organized and clearly marked in its appropriate bin. They pull from that, and then they return directly to that. And then we have a system for, well, what if a prop gets broken, right? What if a prop gets broken? Because it's going to happen. We're working with preschoolers. It's part of, nature of the beast, right? We are going to have some broken props. And so when we have those broken props, my teachers, we have a list, and they mark it down on a list, what we need, how many of them we need to replace, and then we can do an order to replenish any props that were broken and or props that have been just loved on so much that they need replaced. And that is going to happen. But the other part of planning ahead is this. You can take and budget out and space out the purchasing of your props. You don't have to purchase everything right out the gate. We are always collecting. Every single month, we are adding new props to our arsenal, to our storage facility that we can pull from to keep classes fresh, exciting, not only for the students, but here's the deal, y'all. When we've been doing this a long time and you do classes over and over and over and over again, we get bored. As educators, we get bored. And if we get bored, those kids are going to get bored too eventually. So if we're continually adding new props, new music to our arsenal, new lesson plans, no one's going to get bored. Everyone is going to stay engaged, excited. I mean, it's a joke around here for us, but every time, I get an Amazon package or a delivery from FedEx, it's kind of like Christmas, I get excited for that prop. Excited to see how we can use it and implement it and utilize it within our program. It's exciting. It's exciting for us. So the key here is to have a little bit of organization, a little bit of planning in advance, plan ahead, and then you can really utilize a small bit, right, of props as you grow, and you're going to grow and grow and grow and continue adding things to your list of things you can pull from, to those totes, to your system, right? Because kids love props. We've all discussed it and we know it, but we also know that we enjoy them. They make the time go by quicker. They're fun, they're exciting. And if we can figure out a new way to teach a technique, to show them in a way that's exciting for them, they are going to be able to grasp the concept quicker, and they're going to have fun doing it, a whole lot of fun doing it, right? And so that's the goal of our classes, especially at these early ages and early stages, okay? So the key here is to really get yourself organized, especially when you have multiple teachers working for you, and map out who's going to do what theme when and how we can coordinate the props that would go with those themes best. For example, I have a teacher who, January, they're doing Superhero Training Academy, they're doing circus, and so the 2 props that they actually get to utilize that some of the other teachers won't get to this month is the balance beam, the trampoline, a mat, right? Because those 3 props right there go hand in hand with both of those themes. Okay, so we just need to have a little bit of organization, a little pre-planning, and then the beautiful thing about this is that it's rinse and repeat. You literally can use year after year the same rotation, the same schedule for your teachers. You just plug and play what teacher gets what, right? But it's rinse and repeat. You've already done the work. You already know week 1 we use this, week 2 we use this, week 3 for this teacher. You've planned it all out, okay? So you can plan accordingly. And really, that's the key. One and done, y'all. Take a little bit of time to pre-plan, lay it all out, have a master binder or a master list. We utilize both, actually. We use an online system to manage those sort of things, as well as a master binder, because I like to have both in case something were to happen to either one of them. we've got both, right? So a little pre-planning is going to go a long way, and it's going to save you on your budget because you can really lay out when you need to buy what in accordance to your themes and your plans, okay? So if you're joining me, even if it's on the replay, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here. I always love to know who's with me. I hope you are finding, hey, Dawn, I'm so glad that you're here. So I'm hoping that through the series, you're finding value and that you're going to have at least one or two little golden nugget aha moments, things that really, it's like, oh, that's a great thing to think about, because I love to share and I want to be able to help y'all. So that's the really biggest thing. So if you're with me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here, even if it's you're coming back on the replay. Because I know that all these little things, when we put them all together and we put them all in place and we have a plan laid out, then the results will be tremendous for us. The results will be tremendous. And as always, if you haven't caught it yet, I wanted just to take a quick moment to extend the invitation, because I have worked with so many amazing studio owners. I've got to work with some amazing dance teachers who have crossed the path into becoming their own owner of their own mobile business, and the results that they're getting are remarkable. I was blessed the other night to have one of my clients send me a text, and it was a screenshot from their revenue that they received this month for their mobile program only. Now, this client, they have other programs going on. This isn't their only program with the mobile thing, okay? But they were able to share with me that they have officially crossed and become part of the 100K Preschool Program Club. They're part of the club now. Their revenue has grown in less than a year to over $100,000. And they are on the path to do well more than that. So I'm so proud of them. And so I want to invite y'all too, if you are looking to really grow your preschool program this year and scale in a new way, get outside the four walls of your studio, then I want to invite you to come to Atlanta in March with me. Come to the 100K Preschool Dance Blueprint Workshop, where we're going to spend a whole weekend, and I'm going to lay out for you the exact strategies that my clients used to get themselves into the 100K club. Okay, so I'm so excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and I'll put the information in here if you need to check it out. If you have questions about that, if you feel like, is this going to be the right fit for me, message me. I would love to chat more with y'all. But the details are Atlanta, East Coast. Y'all asked for it, so I'm giving it to you. So Atlanta, March 30th and 31st, Saturday and Sunday, full day. I'm going to lay out the exact steps for you to launch and or scale your mobile preschool program. And you are going to use this to really catapult yourself and change the trajectory of your business for 2019. And I will say this is the only time in 2019 that I will be on the East Coast teaching this workshop. So if it's important to you, if you're ready to make big results this year, you need to join me in Atlanta, March 30th and 31st. I'm going to go ahead and I'll add the link in there so y'all can take a look. But I'm super excited. I'm going to leave you there. It's Monday, y'all. Make this week a fantastic one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.